England pulled off a dramatic draw against Australia to share the honours after the first Ashes test at Cardiff. Tailenders Anderson and Panesar stood out with their resilience on the pitch to deny Australia a win in what eventually turned out to be a heart-stopping draw.
A 219-run trail, 8 wickets in hand and a whole day to survive. England were precariously placed at the start of day 5. Piling on the pressure from the beginning, Hilfinos earned the wicket Australia prized most by knocking over Kevin Pietersen's off stump in the 4th over of the day. Trouble compounded for the hosts when Horrocks struck with an extra turn and bounce to dismiss Andrew Strauss. Soon after, he was rewarded his second scalp in the form of Pryor as England were reduced to 70 for 5. Just then, Andrew Flintoff and Collingwood began damage control to rebuild the innings. Freddie batted cautiously and accompanied Collingwood for 23 overs to add 57 runs in a fighting 6-wicket stand. Stuart Broad and Swan rallied along for a bit, but the man that stood between Australia and a win was a resilient Collingwood. Putting up 5 hours and 43 minutes of dogged resistance, Collingwood smacked a brave 74. So when he finally got out, an Australian victory looked absolutely assured. Not many would have given Anderson and Panesar a chance at saving the test, but just look at what the duo came up with. The Cardiff crowd waited anxiously and cheered every run. And just then, Anderson steered Siddle through the slips for 4 to finally erase the deficit. The duo held on for 11.3 overs in perhaps the fight of their lives, even as Ponting's men threw everything they had in the final hour of play. In the end, the crowd got their money's worth as England pulled off a thrilling escape. With a 0-0 scoreline, the teams now head to Lord's, where Australia have not lost a single test since 1934 for the second match in this 5-test series starting on Thursday. Sports Bureau Times Now.
And here's a quick look at the England scorecard. The hosts once again struggled at the top with skipper Strauss and his men falling cheaply. Only Paul Collingwood stood tall with his fighting 74. Big hitters Pietersen and Flintoff too failed to fire, and it was only the late fight back by the tailenders that saved the day for the hosts. Swan, Anderson and Panesar all coming good with the bat to hold off the Aussies. Meanwhile, Horrocks bowled his heart out for the Aussies, claiming 3 wickets in his 37 overs, while Hilfinos too grabbed 3 wickets.